so I may have to miss
Turn
it.
it from man to miss it. All right, Jack, we have a follow-up for the hashtags?
Yeah.
What's the next hashtag going to be?
The next hashtag is going to be, so this one is hashtag, all right, so hashtag glory days. If you guys feel like tweeting this, this was my example. You remember Carson Daly, but how about Sam Masekela? Hashtag 90s MTV, hashtag glory days.
All right, hashtag glory days. Hashtag glory days. Not affiliated with the Walmart brand, by the way. Don't ask why I know that. For our hashtags.
Ooh, like this.
First one here is from Hermano Blancos. It says, hashtag middle name Alex, respect the troops fanning.
All right,
Yes.
yeah, it's fitting.
Which in fact I actually do. All my family was in the military. I was not. I went to college and I was pretty much too out of shape to join the military. So props to all you guys. And actually, do you remember Courtney Gomez, who was on the show with us? She met her husband, who was in the Marines, through MySpace. So online dating does work.
Very cool.
If you meet through MySpace.
I did not know MySpace worked.
I did not either. Yeah, that was definitely, yeah. So props to you, Courtney and Webb, for doing that one. We also have folio_ninja. Hashtag middle name Alex, The Sims 3 University Life fanning. And here's for the hashtag glory days. When you couldn't be poisoned by alcohol. Hashtag glory days. All right, that was somewhat dark. Thank you. Thank you, Hermano Blancos. And then from the real Cortland, he is the quickest Twitter draw in the West or the East. He was just here. He did the time Bruce Springsteen threw me the bandana from his back pocket. Hashtag glory days. Hashtag born in the U.S. of A.
Wow.
Yes.
That definitely is the glory days.
We are paying attention to these. We are paying attention to these. All right. In respect to July 4th, keeping with the whole military thing, the love, military, everything, we have some July 4th stuff going on here. You did some research.
Yeah, I found quite an interesting fact. This is a true thing. So, as you guys know, there's the founding fathers. One of them was George Washington.
As you may know.
As you may know.
Might be familiar with.
So, at George Washington's farewell party, the founding fathers, according to the preserved bar tab, the 55 attendees drank 54 bottles of Madeira, 60 bottles of claret, 8 of whiskey, 22 of porter, 8 of hard cider, 12 of beer, and 7 bowls of alcoholic punch.
55 attendees.
That is 55 attendees.
Now, I'm surprised about the number of people, because what does that come out to?
So I did the math. I broke it down. This is average at around 664 servings of alcohol, which if you break it up would round out to about 12 drinks per person if everybody drank the
portion.
equal amount, right?
12 drinks, which is insane.
That's already a lot. Also, back then, everybody had flasks. You know, I mean,
that's also,
not like...
But like, I'm more surprised about the fact that they had fruit punch bowls, like alcohol punch. I thought that was like a thing that high schoolers did in like the 80s.
Yeah. You see, I get the feeling it was Ben Franklin's
the 1980s,
idea.
by the way.
I feel like Ben Franklin just thought, wouldn't this kick it up? It seems like something Ben Franklin.
You want me to make science fun? Quick, give me some apple juice.
The turkey for the national bird.
My God.
Ben Franklin.
Now, fireworks were a big thing. I know. I just heard a football player had his finger amputated for playing with fireworks.
He's a football player. NFL?
In the NFL.
Wow.
Jason Pierre-Paul. He's like an all-star. He's an all-star playing with fireworks. Who blew his finger off. Yeah. You have an experience buying fireworks.
Yeah, dude. I went to South Carolina to purchase. I was there on a vacation and happened to be, the big thing around there is like they sell fireworks, right? That's what they do. You can buy fireworks fairly easily. I walked into a store, strictly a fireworks store, and I said, I just want a big firework. And the man said, he just put something in front of me. He said, "This is the
big
most."
box.
Yeah, it was a big box. Apparently, I did not know this, but it was all one firework. It was about this big.
Oh, this is a box of one firework.
One wick at the top that really was not long enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And he puts it there, and he says, "This is the most amount of explosives I'm allowed to sell."
And you are how old again?
I was 14. Yeah. He didn't check for an ID. I just bought it and left.
You bought it.
I did.
Now, with all due respect, without the beard, you still look pretty young.
Yeah.
So you're 14, so it's not like you're like, well, he could be Italian, he's a little older looking, you know. You are Christian Bale, 14-year-old Christian Bale.
Yeah. So at
Jack
best, it was
Bowen.
like, you might be 12.
Yeah, you might be 12.
Considering how I looked at 14.
But since you asked, here's a box of firework.
I can tell you, man, that was an exciting evening.
And now, where was this again?
This is South Carolina in a little beach town. You may have heard of it, Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. But to be fair, South Carolina is like the Jamaica of fireworks.
Yeah. And this is also the same beach where you might see a monster truck driving down the road.
We'll see a monster truck driving down the road.
It's a fact. You will. It's gonna happen.
I didn't know how bad Myrtle was until I heard someone say they own a house in North Myrtle. I'm like, oh, Myrtle Beach. I said, no, North Myrtle. Like, it's like
Make
Myrtle
that
Beach
clear.
is that bad. Myrtle
Yeah.
Beach, not a sponsor. Yeah, so not worried about that.
It's just the next hashtag. Hashtag not a sponsor. Please tweet at us. Come
Yeah, hashtag not a sponsor.
Tweet
That's
that.
your new mission.
Go right ahead.
Yeah.
Keep
losing
all
my
right.
microphone.
That's fine.
So I forgot my suspenders and a belt. So
That's-
I have none. And it keeps falling down. My pants keep falling down.
Oh, your pants keep falling down?
Yeah. Can we get Nick to hold them for me?
Your pants. Nick, do you want to come up here and
Hold the pants?
hold his pants? While you're doing that, I might check in with
Nick
you.
White, everybody. Nick
White.
Nick White. All right. All right, cool.
Guys, look at this.
Thank you. Perfect. That's
Look
perfect. All right,
at
good.
that.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay, that's it.
Wonderful job. Thank you, Nick. All right, yeah.
Very
Nick White,
good.
everybody. Nick White.
Right, everybody.
So, fantastic. Thank you, guys. So, a couple of shout-outs. We're going to have a show, another show in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I want to give thanks to all the people for being here, the crew for working. I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah.
Working the
So
cameras
cool.
in the back for us, and the People's Channel. Thank you to the People's Channel. Thank you to my guests tonight, and thank you to the audience.
You guys have been great.
Before we bounce out, too, let's do a couple hashtags.
One last check with hashtag. Sure, let's do it. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We have. So you Katen Vu no show hashtag AFS. Thank you, Karina. When Toto was still writing new music, hashtag AFS hashtag Glory Days. Thank you, Nick White.
Wow. So good.
That time I ate all the fundraising candy, Glory Days. Hashtag I owe them $75 for the candy. Thank you, Cortland.
Oh wow. That's a lot of money.
Como Chicos, hashtag AFS, hashtag Germany, hashtag Norway. That means with my boys.
Good.
I speak German. The next one is Partying Hard with Ben Franklin, hashtag Glory Days. Thank you, Nick White.
Yeah. That's right.
Domino's Pizza. Wait, no more pizza. Hashtag not a sponsor, Cortland Cluse. Back Scratchers, not a sponsor. The Sims 3 University Life, not a sponsor. And this last one here from Folio_Ninja, hashtag AFS, the guy standing right behind Alex, not a sponsor. Oh my God.
That
What
is
the heck?
This is.
And
All
there he
right. Oh.
goes. He's taking the ball. Take that, man. He's got the ball. Shame on Donald
Just let
Trump.
him
Just left
go.
it again. My weekly shout out to Danny Martinez. Thank you for the work that you do from Vegas, my friend. And finally, thank you to Brian Poles' grandma for always giving him cookies to give to me, since I'm the one who eats all of them. It's been a fantastic show. Thank you again to everyone for being here. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night. Aim behind the lonesome boys. Woo!
How about it?
Folks in Seattle.